Hey, credit heroes. This year, student loans have exploded into a full-blown credit crisis. If you're one of the millions who've just watched your credit score drop by 100, 150, or even 200 points seemingly overnight, this episode is for you. Today, I'm not just sharing updates, I'm giving you the exact tactical steps to fight back and remove these loans from your credit report. And trust me, with what's happened since January 2025, you need to know this information. So you better stick around.
My name is Daniel Rosen, and welcome to Credit Repair Business Secrets.
Here's the bombshell that dropped this year. According to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, 2.2 million student loan borrowers saw their credit scores drop by more than 100 points just between January and March of 2025. Another million people, their scores dropped 150 points or more. Think about that for a second. If you had a 700 credit score, which is considered good, you could now be sitting at 550. That's the difference between qualifying for a mortgage and being denied for a basic credit card. Student loan debt now totals approximately $1.7 trillion, and that is a crazy huge number. Back in 2020, the government hit pause thanks to COVID with no required payments, no interest, and no late payments reported. And then came a 12-month on-ramp, which was a grace period where missed payments still wouldn't hurt your credit. But that all ended in October of 2024. Now there's no more protection. The Department of Education and loan servicers are now reporting everything to the credit bureaus. And they're doing it retroactively in many cases, which is why people are waking up to devastated credit scores with no warning. TransUnion says that 1 in 5 student loan borrowers, that's 20%, are now 90 days late, and that is serious credit damage that can last for 7 years. The rules have changed, but the tactics to fight back, they've also evolved. But first you gotta understand what you're dealing with. There are 2 types of student loans, federal and private, and they are reported very differently. Federal loans make up 92% of all student loan debt, and they usually don't report a late payment until you're 90 days past due. But here's the kicker. Many servicers have been reporting borrowers as 90 days late overnight, skipping the required 30 and 60-day warnings, and that's a big violation. Private loans are different. They only make up 8% of the debt, but they are way less forgiving. They report you late after just 30 days, and if you hit 90 days, you are in default. Now, one thing to be super clear about, most federal student loans themselves won't just vanish from a credit report if they are accurate. But the good news is, you don't need them to. What really kills a credit score are the late payments, the duplicates, and the mistakes. And those are exactly what we can dispute and delete. So even if the loan stays, the damage doesn't have to. And when lenders break the law at this scale, that's when we can fight back and win. Grab a pen, because here come the tactical steps that can stop the damage and help you to fight back. Step 1, document the violations. Before you do anything else, you need to find these violations that are probably on your credit report right now. Violation number 1, they never told me. By law, servicers must send specific repayment and delinquency notices, including at 60 days. And they must give you at least 30 days notice before they furnish default information to the credit bureaus. So if you didn't get the required notices when your payments restarted or when you slipped behind, you'll want to document that. Federal loans don't hit your credit reports as late until 90 plus days past due, and default is at 270 days. If the trade line on your report shows dates or statuses that don't line up with that, or that misstate your date of first delinquency, that is disputable under the FCRA accuracy rules. And one more quick note about those grids that you see on your credit report. Sometimes it'll look like you went straight from okay to 90 days late in one jump. And believe it or not, that's just how the reporting grid is designed. So don't waste energy arguing that jump itself. What you want to challenge are the wrong dates, the missing 30 and 60-day markers, or the flat-out false statuses, because that is where the violations are hiding. Violation number 3, duplicate or double reporting after transfers or consolidation. If your loan moved to a new servicer or if you consolidated, the old trade line should be closed with a $0 balance. If both show balances or if both look active, that is classic double reporting, which is prime FCRA dispute material. Violation number 4, inaccurate or incomplete data from the furnisher. Under 15 U.S.C. 1681S-2, furnishers must report accurate info and update or correct it. If they are reporting you late before 90 days for federal, or showing a balance after forgiveness or discharge or mislabeling deferment forbearance periods, hit them and the bureaus with a factual dispute. And violation number 5, potential abusive practices. If your credit was damaged without the required notices, that can raise concerns under the Consumer Financial Protection Act. It's also grounds for a CFPB complaint along with your disputes. And here's a note for legal leverage. The FCRA allows statutory damages up to $1,000 for willful violations. So talk to an FCRA attorney about whether misreporting or repeated failures to correct could qualify in your case. Step 2. Consolidate federal loans if applicable. This is millionaire and credit repair expert Bruce Politano's secret weapon that still works in 2025. For federal loans, consolidation creates a new loan that pays off all your old loans. The old loans get reported as paid in full and closed and not as consolidated, and this is crucial. Once consolidated, you have one new loan with a clean slate and the old delinquent loans can be disputed. Go to studentaid.gov to start the consolidation process and know that this takes about 30 to 60 days. And step 3, the multi-pronged dispute attack. Don't just swing once, hit them from every angle at the same time. Here's how. Attack number 1, the credit bureaus. Send disputes to all 3 credit bureaus and be specific. Point out when your servicer skipped the required notices under the Higher Education Act. Under the FCRA, furnishers have to report accurately. So if the dates, the statuses, or the history are wrong, demand a correction or a deletion. Attack number 2, the loan servicer. Under Section 312 of FACTA, dispute directly with the loan servicer. Send a debt validation letter demanding the original promissory note, proof of proper notification of status changes, documentation of all forbearance periods, and the complete payment history. You can download this letter for free right now at creditrepaircloud.com/dispute-letters/debt-validation. That is a really long link, so know that I'm going to put the link down there in the show notes. Attack number 3, the CFPB. File a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau documenting the sudden credit score drop, lack of notification, the specific violations of consumer law, and the financial harm that you've suffered. The CFPB is watching student loan servicers very, very closely right now, so your complaint matters. Step 4, escalation. If the first round doesn't work, don't give up. In your follow-up, cite their failure to conduct a reasonable investigation under FCRA Section 611. If the violations are clear, send a notice of intent to escalate And if needed, consult with an attorney who knows FCRA and student loan law. Many servicers would rather fix the trade line than face a lawsuit. Here's my final point. The student loan credit reporting crisis of 2025 is real, but it's also created unprecedented opportunities for removal. The massive violations happening right now, lack of notification, incorrect reporting, servicer errors, these are all your weapons. So don't wait. Every month these delinquencies stay on your report is another month towards that 7-year mark. So take action now. And I'll end by saying, if you want to learn how to boost your credit score, check out my top recommendations for secured cards here. And if you'd like to start a credit repair business or discover how to earn extra income repairing credit for others, check out my brand new Start Repairing Credit Challenge. So sign up right now at startrepairingcredit.com and keep changing lives.